don't really think many people talk about, and that is where to get your cycles, where these IFBB pros, bodybuilders, everyone gets their gear. They are not actually selling you the compounds on these websites. It's gonna be so severely underdosed or something, a totally different compound. You actually got what you paid for, they probably mixed it in their bathtub, and you run a high risk of infection. Now, how do I know this? Because this happened to me numerous times. But back when I was competing, I would get infections in my quads because I would also inject my shoulders. I got shoulder infections. I got bicep infections. I pretty much got an infection in every single spot I would inject. And why? It's not because I have an adverse reaction to the actual compounds. It's because you're getting dirty bunk, not legit gear. So then that brings into question, where are all these bodybuilders getting their compounds, the legit stuff? Number one, they are going out of the US to countries where it is legal. I am talking Mexico, where you can buy it from a pharmacy over the counter. Thailand is very popular as well. Or the people that want to run the risk, which I don't recommend you do this because this is how you get caught and run into charges and things you don't want happening in your life. Also, I want to emphasize, I do not recommend you guys ever do anything illegal. But what a lot of bodybuilders will do is the illegal route, where they'll have someone that is over in Thailand, over in Mexico, buy these things and ship it overseas into the United States to them. Now, back to the video. If you are not going to Mexico, going to Thailand to buy your gear, or having someone from one of those spots or somewhere else in the world ship it into the United States, the best option, in my opinion, if you want to get gear, is get TRT, get a prescription, get it from a doctor. The number one reason for this, it's legal. You can fly with it, you can travel with it, you don't have to ever worry about people. Number two, you do not have to worry about infections, bunk gear, getting things underdosed. You're getting it from a pharmacy. And then another reason on top of that is you'll be constantly consulting with a doctor regarding your health about whatever you're taking. After watching this video, are gonna wanna go the UGL, the underground lab route of getting their gear, which is fine. I can't stop you. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. But I highly advise against it, mainly because you're essentially wasting your money and you're paying for infections, for medical problems. Some bodybuilders have had to get limbs amputated, like gnarly time in the hospital, spending a fortune on medical bills to have certain surgeries to remove the infections, to possibly save a limb. You could be getting like a natural dietary supplement that they're able to legally sell, but they label it as something similar to Anavar. They'll call it like Anatar. They just renamed it so they can legally sell it, but no, it's not even Anavar. Take your health into consideration. I seriously cannot tell you how many DMs I get about people saying they bought this gear from this website, a local dealer, right? But if you don't want to run the risk, you don't want to, first off, do anything illegal, you want everything to be safe, take your health into consideration. Seriously, maybe learn something from my past mistakes, my experience, and most importantly, I want you to be careful.